Microphone is... There we go. Hello. Gosh, no idea what happened there. Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome back. Clearly, I am out of practice. After 2 weeks away from the desk, Tesuiji is here for the Saturday Starlight. Work kind of interrupted my sleep schedule with just a bunch of stuff coming at me at the same time, including potential travel. That travel has been delayed. So instead of being out of town, I am here with you on my personal laptop to do some streaming. Gorgo, thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully everyone's Saturday is off to a good start. We are off to a good start for the 2026 season. The Yokohama DNA Baystars won the 2025 Japan Series. Unfortunately, this franchise does not have a history of success in title defense seasons. The first time this franchise won the Japan Series in 1960 as the Taiyo Whales. They went from first to last in 1961. Second time they made it all the way to the Japan Series, 1998. They finished third the following season. And back then, there was no postseason or playoff structure in the Central League. In 2017, the team managed to make it all the way to the Japan Series from a third place start under Alex Ramirez. And then they finished fourth the following year and missed the postseason. So we are trying to avoid that situation. The Giants are doing Giants things, of course. We'll get into reminding everyone of who is whom on this roster once we get underway. Our lineup introductions are about to get started. We've got our first game of the season, our first home game of the season. Clearly, we've been on the road for 6 games already. Let's see what happens. I'm excited to get into today's game and today's stream with all of y'all. Gosh, it's good to be back. Anyways, lineup intros. Please enjoy, everyone. And now, the starting lineup for your DNA Baystars. Batting first, the center fielder number 28, Etsuji Kita. Batting second, the shortstop number 20, Enya Kimura. Batting third, the first baseman and captain number 48, Anthony Rizzo. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 54, Ryunosuke Awaihara. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 52, Seiya Hosokawa. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 6, Keito Mori. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 55, Koichi Okumura. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 67, Shinnosuke Yamase. Batting ninth, the pitcher, the right-hander, number 18, Kenta Kozono. It's good to be back home. It's good to be here at Yokohama Stadium for today's broadcast. We're facing the Chunichi Dragons, who are off to a rough start. This is very much a rebuilding season for them. What they are, though, is a strong defensive team with players like Ryuku Tsuchida, who just had a walk-off hit in real life earlier this week. Chad Pinder comes over from the Los Angeles Angels, getting a chance to play everywhere on the diamond. And, of course, their stud center fielder, Baku Makino. Andrew Suarez on the bump for them today. Ground ball pitcher, former Tokyo Yakult Swallow, pitching for them in 2022. So he's familiar to the league. Yuki Okabayashi getting the start off. Also worthwhile noting, new face at third base, Harukazu Shimada, as usual, did not have a good spring training. You know who did, though? Ryunosuke Awaihara. So the young prospect is finally getting his chance. Oh, and on the way to Okabayashi. Fly ball to right. Hosokawa waits for it to come to him. Easy basket catch. One away. Bunted up the first base side. Rizzo has it. Flips to Kozuno. 2 down. Kozuno, in his age 21 season last year, made 24 starts with an 8-8 record. Might have contended for the Rookie of the Year, but kind of got blown out of the water. Finished third in the voting, though. He is expected to be a stud for this team. Finally an ace for the club that is homegrown. Third baseman for the Dragons, Takaya Ishikawa. Dangerous batter. Fly ball on the infield. Mori calls off Kimura. 1-2-3 inning for Kozono. That'll bring up Andrew Suarez. And with the lefty-heavy lineup of the Bay Stars, it'll be interesting to see how they fare against Suarez, who does have a bit of a platoon split going. We may see someone like Hiroshi Toyoda in a pinch spot. If you're wondering where Ryosuke Tenko is, unfortunately, Weather Tenko has another injury, so we may not see him too much. Yeah, we have a lot of lefties this year. Go figure. It's Jikita, line drive single up the middle. Good contact on a first base, or on the first at-bat of the game. Kota Ishibashi behind the dish for the Dragons. Has a decent arm. With Suarez looking right at Kita, we may not see him move. Hold runner of 60. Full count, little dribbler back to the mound. They go to second for 1. That's all they'll get. Kimura replaces Kita at first. I'll bring up Anthony Rizzo, and they're not shifting on him. Outside with ball 4. Suarez has already thrown 20 pitches, and he's only got 1 out. That will give Awaihara a chance here. On a bit of a burner to start the season. Awaihara high to right field, but that one's going to stay in the park. Okabayashi waves for it. Good throw back into center. Savvy base running by Kimura to tag up to third. I'll give Hosokawa, the team's probably the best batter against lefties. Already has 2 home runs on the young season. Fly ball to left. Imai waits under it. That will bring up Chad Pinder. 0-2 count. Kozuno deals.
Strike 3.
Sinker to get the strikeout. That will bring up Junnosuke Imai, who is going to get the O shift. So named after Sadaharu O, who got shifted on all the time. Long run back for Okumura, but he's got the range to do that. 2 down quickly. Now it's Isao Suzuki, 23-year-old left fielder. I mean, the problem with the Dragons, I think, is that they've drafted too many good range outfielders. Suzuki should be a center fielder. Okabayashi could play center, but he's a dynamo in right. And then you've got Makino, who is the center fielder of this team. But it's interesting. Maybe Isao Suzuki becomes a... Well, no, he's a jerk. But for other teams, maybe he's a trade target. 1-2 to Isao. On the ground, Awaihara waits for it and bobbles it. That's an error charge to the young third baseman. Ishibashi now, the catcher. On the ground, Mori goes to first. No harm, no foul, based on the error. Here's Mori now, off to a bit of a slow start to the season. Fly ball into left, Imai waits under it. I'm sorry, that's Suzuki. Imai's at first. I'm thinking of Yoshitaka Imai of the Tigers. Okumura will check in with a 1-out single up the middle. That's what we got to do. Just ground and pound it.
Strike three.
Yamase will strike out. Here's Kozono now with 2 down and a runner on first.
Strike three.
He will watch strike 3 go past. That will bring up Makino, the center fielder. First pitch swinging, little looper into right center. Hosokawa waits under it. 1 away. Here's Suarez. Don't walk the pitcher. We have a big issue with that. 1-2 on Okabayashi. Line to left. Sliding play by Okumura, who was drawn in. Savvy move there. That's a line drive into left field. Throw into the shortstop to cut off Suarez. Runners at first and second with 2 down for Takaya Ishikawa. It's a line drive into left. Falls in front of Okumura. Bases full of Dragons for Chad Pinder. The 1-2 from Kozono. Little looper up the middle. Caught by Mori. Stranded. Yeesh.
Strike three.
Kita will strike out looking. 3rd K of the day for Suarez. Kimura bashed on the ground. Ishikawa across the diamond. 2 away quickly. Rizzo puts a chart into this one, but Okabayashi hauls it in. That'll bring up Imai. First baseman goes up the middle. Kimura charges to make the play. Isao Suzuki, the left fielder. Kimura handles this one too. That'll bring up Ishibashi, the catcher, here in the top of the 4th. 2 down. That's Kimura making all 3. Gold Glove shortstop. So here's Awaihara. Rocketed to right field. That will go right into Okabayashi's mitt. Right place, right time. Gosh darn it. Osakawa, 3-0 count. That'll be inside for ball 4. 4-pitch walk. Mori is going to float this one to left. A lot of fly balls. I mean, the outfield defense is 75, 75, 75, so doesn't surprise me. Maybe this is how the Dragons are going to win. Defense studs in the outfield and a fly ball pitcher. Anyways, top of the 5th, still no score. Makino into the shift. Mori played him perfectly. Pitch to contact. There we go. Good play by Mori with a diving play. 1-1 to Okabayashi. 3rd time through the order now for the Dragons. Awaihara across the diamond in time. 49 pitches through 5 innings. Yeah, but we're going to let him eat. We're going to let him keep going. Yamase Kozono Kita now. Yamase high and deep to right. That's to the wall, to the track, over the fence and gone! Ball go far. Shinnosuke Yamase, his first home run of the season. He was the starting catcher last year, and I think he may have just won that job back. Kozono flies out for the first out of the 5th. Kita will ground out to Imai. I'll bring up Kimura. Past the diving Imai and into right field. 2nd hit of the day for Kimura. Or first actual hit, I should say. Rizzo now with a 1-0 count. Lined into right field, another base hit. Kimura, rounding second, makes it to third, challenging Okabayashi's arm. Dangerous send, but it worked. 2 down runners at the corners for Awaihara.
Strike 3.
2-0 count to Tsuchida, bunted back to the pitcher. And bobbles it. That's a leadoff single, bunt single for Tsuchida. One-two count on Ishikawa. Fly ball into right field. Runners at first and second now. Why are all of my pitchers tired? That's not good. Let's get a fresh arm in Yuto Suzuki loose. Try for the double play here. 1-1 count to Pinder. On the ground at Waihara, goes around the horn, double play. Full count to Imai. Karaburi Sanshin. Alright. So Yuto Suzuki will come in if Kozono has to come up to bat. Kento Mark Ishida coming into the game. Spanish-Japanese dual citizen. Actual player, if I'm not mistaken. He's going to have Hosokawa, Mori, Okumura to deal with. Baystars nursing a 1-0 lead. Little number back to the mound. No one's fielded in time. 0-2 count on Mori.
Strike 3.
He's just having a rough start. Okumura grounded to second. Not in time. Suzuki will... I'm going to sit him down for now. We're going to get him warmed up again in a moment. For now, let's let Kozono pitch into the 7th. He's done well. High drive to right field. On the track, Hosokawa was able to haul it in. Almost the tying run there. Shibashi bashes it to Mori. 2 down quickly. Good to see you, EVC and NYC. Alright, so that'll be the end for Kozono's day. 78 pitches. Gives us 7 innings strong. Much appreciated. Pinch hitter coming into the game to replace Kozono is Kaito Ito, number 97. Big power bat. Let's see what he can do here. Or just ground it to the first baseman. Okay. Only 9 hits in the game so far. Yuto Suzuki is ready to come in. He will pitch the 8th. And then we may have to hand it over to Taisuke Kondo for the 9th. Former Tohoku Rakuten Golden Eagle, Hiroaki Shimauchi. It's his first season in Shunichi. Pinch hitting for the pitcher spot here. Lefty on lefty matchup. He's going to drill this to center field. Scurrying over is Kita. That'll bring up Kosuke Ito. Another outfielder. 2-0 count. Bunted up the third base side. Good sack bunt fielding by Waihara there. Tying run now at second. Here's Mao Hoshino. 1-1 from Yuto. Drill to left center field. This game is tied. Absolutely slammed into the wall. A pinch hit 8th inning double to tie the game up. Two-two count to Ishikawa. Little looper into right. That's going to fall in front of Hosokawa. He stumbles, and now the Dragons have the lead. 3-1 count to Pinder. I have literally no one else to go to here. Let's get Takanashi loose. Double play would be sweet. Fly ball center field. Kita ranging over. Brings it in 2 down. Isao Suzuki.
Strike 3.
Will strike out back to the backstop, and it's too far away. That one rolled all the way to the backstop. Come on. There's a wild pitch. Third straight. Yuhei Takanashi is going to have to come in to try and deal with Kota Ishibashi. Three-1 Bay Stars now, or 3-1 Dragons. Hosokawa was able to haul this one in, but the Dragons put up 3. Shusuke Sasaki coming in to deal with Kimura, Rizzo, and Awaihara. We may also see Hiroshi Toyota as a pinch batter at some point. Do we have anyone left in the bullpen we can lean on? I guess we'll go with Kondo. We need someone for the 9th.
Strike 3.
Come on. Something. Anything. Alright. Line drive single. Rizzo being slow. Let's sub out for someone who's faster. Like, oh yeah. Well, let's sub out for Miyata. There he goes, off to second and in there safe. We've shifted on Awaihara. He goes the opposite way into left field. That's all the way to the wall. Miyata will come in to score. And Awaihara, the rookie, now represents the tying run at second base. Here's Hosokawa now, full count. Fly ball to left, right at Suzuki. Mori with a chance to get out of a hole here. Little looper over the head of the third baseman. Awaihara rounds third, tries for home, and he's out. That was a dicey play, but I had to go for it. Taisuke Kondo on short rest comes into the game. Wu Yen Ting will take over at first base. Pinch hitter here, Wataru Takamatsu. Top of the ninth, Dragons nursing a 1-run lead. Fly ball to deep center field. Kita hauls it in, 1 away. Kosuke Ito now. Fly ball to left. Okumura ranging in, 2 away. Well, give Kondo his due. He's pitched effectively.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Only 7 pitches for the closer Kondo. It'll be Okumura, Yamase, and Wu to try and get the Sayonara hit. We are definitely pinch hitting for Yamase, even though he's got a home run today. 2-1 to Okumura. Drill to left center field. Makino waits on the track, and he's able to pick it up. Pinch hitter here for Yamase. It's Hiroshi Toyoda. Full count.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Woon Yen Ting represents the last hope for the Bay Stars. Well, that stunk. Yuto Suzuki takes the loss and the blown save, allowing all 3 earned runs. Oh well. Just getting my background music. Yeah, it was a tough loss, but there are multiple games. We'll see how we fare. Besides, you can see exactly how banged up this team is right now. Part of the reason why everyone's tired is because we keep losing pitchers to injury. Come on. There we go, that's the volume setting I wanted. So Shinichi Onuki out for a couple weeks day-to-day, so I put him on the injured reserve. We need our ace back. Suguru Iwazaki, one of our closers, out for the season. Good thing it's his walk year, and I did not extend him. Yurosuke Tenko, our ostensible starting pitcher, or our starting catcher, out again. Yuito Mori, who we acquired via trade, out for 3 months. It's a good thing we acquired 5 closers, so we keep losing them to injury. And Tagawa, one of our outfield, infield utility guys. Can we at least pick up the rest of the series? I don't have to be in like a pace race so early in the season. There we go, 2-0 win. Hosokawa with a 2-run triple. Chatwood, Yoshikawa, Nakagawa, and Kondo all combine for a 2-hitter shutout. Okay, so Okumura once again had a great spring training, and since then has turned in a bleh start. So I don't get this guy. I don't know if he's just a slow starter like most of my team is. Let's go ahead a couple weeks. Alright, Modi's got a hitting streak started. That's neat. That Modi who's out of commission better not be ours. Oh, Yandy Diaz went to the Buffaloes. Interesting. Actually, I can't remember. Was that from last season? Mogi to the Comets. Yeah, the Comets might actually be good this year. Alright. Picked up a series win against the Gigantes. At home. Lose the rubber match. So Hosokawa's having himself a banger of a season to start the year. Carp, as usual, play us close. Yeah, let's not push Aoyagi. Let's just flip him and Onuki. Alright, so we're in a playoff spot barely. On base and wins above replacement offense-wise, we're doing well. There's no power in this lineup. Looks like we've given up on the Awaihara experiment and we put Wu Ting in. I strongly disagree with that. We need power. Alright, let's give Okumura a little bit more time to figure it out before we send him down. I'm also looking to Kaito Ito to be our replacement for Anthony Rizzo. That's a very strong setup. Alright, so Toyoda's not exactly igniting the bat either. Hitosawa hasn't gotten into a game. I'm waiting for my scout to come back with some scouting reports. There's still some interesting... Ooh, did we walk off the Dragons? No, just a late comeback. Good play there, Mori and Kita, starting to wake up. Kosono's impressing so far. I'm loving it. We'll see if the call-up of Yuto Suzuki was a mistake. Right, so Spence gets a rare start. As long as he's in the starting rotation, he's a captain. So I think we may actually keep Spence for the long term. And there's Kobayashi, who, again, we didn't draft him like this. He just took off. Talent change has made him a beast. I think we give him another season or another month, and then he's up to the starting rotation. Okay, so Savino. Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll keep him or not. We got Kengo Horiyuchi on a minor league deal, just because we need like 4 catchers on our one minor league team. Hicks is fragile. Yeah, I wouldn't sign him. What about Gamble? Gamble's gone to the indie leagues. I'm just seeing who's available that we could snack up and have contribute. Jerks and Profar. Oh, fragile. Never mind. Because, I mean, I'd love to bring Tyler Glasnow into the organization, provided he actually heals up in 3 months, like he's supposed to be. That'd be an hilarious deal. Let's request a scouting report on him. There's Jimmy Garcia. Suarez finally coming back from the majors where he pitched well. Let's take a scouting report on him as well. Part of the issue is we had to change our scout over the off season. It's another rubber match we lost. Still too early to call the Central League, especially since there's not going to be any, what's the word I'm looking for? Interleague. Alright, so Kataoka, Wu. Yeah, let's send one of Hirosawa or Kataoka down. Let's actually, Wu's been playing even worse. Let's well, we need Wu for backup duty. Let's send Hirosawa down. Tagawa returns. Kataoka is gonna move over and be our backup shortstop. I like how that looks. Oh yeah, Okumura is in a deep hole. I just don't... He's maddening. Absolutely maddening. So, Oku is going to be demoted. Oh yeah, Jojo Ingrazia turned out to be a flop. I had such hopes for this guy, but then again, no such thing as a bad minor league signing, so we'll keep him. Yeah, I think we gotta call up Tanaka. So he's gonna get a chance to start in left. Our number 10 prospect. All right, let's play this one. At home against the Swallows. Let's see how the new guy looks. And let's see how Mitch Spence fares. I'm going to try and get through like 2 months of the season. We'll see how this goes. Now, one of the things to note, well, two things actually. I'm going to bring in some real NPB knowledge to this game. One, we're playing at home so frequently. The Bay Stars in the real world have set a win streak at home of 16 consecutive games. If you follow Ben Verlander and the Flippin' Bats podcast, you know he's in Japan right now, and he was at, I think, win number 15 or 16 in a row against the Carp. I don't think he quite was aware of exactly how big of a deal that was. Also, you'll notice the Swallows are missing a very notable name in Mutataka Murakami from today's start. I think it's just a rest day for him. Or a random day off. He's got 44 home runs. There's still like a month left in the season. Plus, there is a non-zero chance that Murakami sets the single season home run record for Japanese players, currently held by Katsuya Nomura at 52, or Japanese registered players, that'd be Sadaharu O at 54, or even, man, this is a push, the all-time record for single-season home runs set by Vladimir Valentin at 60. Valentin did it with a juiced ball. The ball is mush in NPB right now, so who knows? Getting the call for the Bay Stars, it's Mitch Spence, 27-year-old ground ball pitcher, sinker, cutter, curveball, changeup. And with no Murakami, it'll be interesting to see how that fares. Also, making his NPB debut, it's Mitsukuni Tanaka in left field. That'll be a full pitch or a full count walk to bring up Sol Nakamura. Plays just about everywhere in the outfield. He's playing left today. Something on the ground, please. Oh, doinky fly ball. Kita charging in. Makes the play. Sir Didi Gregorius. Dangerous batter. And that is the wrong direction to be shifting. There we go. Hit deep to left field. Tanaka ranging back is able to make the play. First put out of the career for the youngster. That will bring up Tetsuto Yamada. Spence is nibbling around it. Full count. Low with a sinker for ball 4. That'll bring up the third baseman, Nagaoka. Three 3-1. Third walk of the inning now. There's a shortstop, Takeoka now. And Mitch Spence has walked in a run. Two count. Lined over the head of the first baseman Rizzo into right field. Hosokawa gets on it.
Safe!
And I'm beginning to suspect that Mitch Spence does not quite have it today.
Strike 3!
Finally strikes out the pitcher. So, Swallows built up a 3-0 lead. Mitch Spence threw 46 pitches in that first inning. 46. We only have 2 available relievers. Okay, a bunch of guys who are just tired but not completely out of it. Terashima getting the call here. Going for a lefty. Blooped into center. Nakamura puts that away. 2-2 count on Kimura. Misses on a 84-mile-an-hour fastball. There's a counter plunk. Rizzo's aboard. I'll give Awaihara a chance. 3-1 count. Inside ball 4. Now it's Hosokawa.
Strike 3!
Called strike 3 on the outer half with a changeup. At this point, it's about trying to get Mitch Spence over the line. One-two count to So Nakamura. On the ground, Kimura is able to make the put out. That'll bring up Didi Gregorius. First pitch swinging up the middle through the legs of Kimura. That thing was hit quite hard. Little looper into left. Tanaka charging in. 1-2-3 inning. Or, sorry, just the hit. Mori, Tanaka, Yamase, and then the pitcher spot. I don't know what it is, but Keito Mori seems to not do well anytime I'm watching him play. Here's Mitsukuni Tanaka. Deep fly ball to right center. And it clanks off the mitt of the right fielder, Maruyama. Tanaka's aboard with a 1-out error. Tried the run and hit, that didn't work. Oh no, that was a foul out, never mind. Mitch Spence is aboard with a base on balls. That'll bring it around to Kita. 2-0 count here. Right to Didi, who handles it cleanly. Spence out there for his third inning of work. Little dribbler back to the mound. There's Takaoka. With nobody on base, he swings, and Tanaka calls off Kita. 2 away. Good play by Rizzo, but not enough to get the fast Hashimoto. That'll bring up Uchiyama, the catcher. Runner goes. Yamase's up throwing, not in time.
Strike 3.
Uchiyama strikes out. Still 3-0 Swallows. Through to the bottom of the third. Kimura, Rizzo, Awaihara. Two outs quickly. Awaihara is plunked. Second hit batsman by Tadashima. I mean, he throws so slow, it's not like it really hurts much. Hosokawa deep to center field. Terayama brings it in. Or Nakamura, rather. I used the pitch to contact button. Why is he still throwing walks? This is maddening. Bunted back to the pitcher. If we can get 5 innings out of Spence, I'd appreciate that. Might actually be 4, considering his spot is soon in the lineup. 0-1 to Gregorius. Fly ball to center. Kita waits under it. Yuto Suzuki will be getting some work in. Pitched 29 pitches 3 days ago, but bunch of lefties coming up. Don't want to put Koki Moriya into that situation. Yeah, we're going to pinch hit here. All right, versus left. Yeah, we're going to pinch hit in Toyota. Well, so much for that idea. Yuto Suzuki will face Tetsudo Yamada and then a string of lefties, so fingers crossed that he doesn't blow up like he did last time. I'm okay with that. Bunted back to Yuto. That's an infield single. Yuto Suzuki does not have it again. Let's get Moriya loose. Two to Hashimoto.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes. through the left side of the infield. I should have shifted there. Here's the pitcher, Terashima.
Out.
Good double play there. 4-6-3. So it'll be Koki Moriya who gets the 6th. And hopefully more. I swear this team is supposed to be better than it is. It's just because they've forgotten me? Have I lost my touch after 2 weeks away from the game? Kimura with the first hit of the game. It's a one-out double for the shortstop. The no-no is over for Terashima. Now he's got runners at first and second. That'll be the end of his day. Hiroki Hasegawa coming in out of the Swallows bullpen to deal with Ryunosuke Awaihara. Drilled up the middle. That's going to fall for a base hit. Everyone moves up 90 feet. Bases loaded here for Seiya Hosokawa. On the ground, that will be a double play. 110 miles an hour directly into the dirt. All right, Yuto's going to get one more batter, and then we'll go to Moriya. He once was our team's closer, then he blew out his arm, and now he's not. Three-one count on Gregorius. Outside for ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Yamada. This game is frustrating. Little nibber back to the mound. Moriya makes the play, 1-3. Who do we have that can go extra innings? Let's get Takanashi loose. In case the pitcher spot comes up. Holy smokes, Mori, what are you doing, booby? 3 strikeouts in 1 game. Tanaka's aboard with a walk. Still waiting for his first pro hit. Popped up a mile high on the infield. Takeoka hauls that in. All right, another lefty. Let's go with Ito. Especially since they just pinch hit in. It's Ito versus Ito, Yusuke versus Kaito. 2 out, first pitch swinging. Little looper right to the shortstop. Takanashi coming in. That is drilled to center field, but Kita is able to get in front of it. Here's Hashimoto now. And Uchiyama. Good inning of work by Takanashi. Maybe if I was able to use the good bullpen arms, we wouldn't be in this jam. Down 4-0. Alright, Kita leadoff walk. Like it. Oh, wow. Uchiyama able to get a good read on
Strike 3.
Kita. That's a throw him out, strike him out double play. 1-2 on a Waihara. Fly ball to right. Maruyama is able to haul in this one. Takanashi getting a second inning of work. Two to Maruyama. Fly ball to center. Deep enough that will score. All right, I've seen enough. You know what? Let's. That was pathetic. Mitch Spence tagged with a loss. All right, so now it's Spence who's on the watch list for being sent down. We are going to go hop over and check out the packs only team. I've been collecting packs again. The team's, you know, hovering around bleh in gold. So we'll see if I'm able to actually pack something good. There is a three-way tie for the lead of the Central. Basically, there's only one bad team, the Dragons, and we keep losing to them. Swallows seem to be off to a good start to the season. Sawano developed in a big way. Wow. Tatsumi as well. Seems to be playing well. And that's even with Salinas injured, Ubasawa out for the season. Meanwhile, the Comets are 4 games out of a playoff spot because although they have Mogi and Sato, they have literally no one else. So Suarez is not that good. Glasnow may be that good. Kondo, you're not getting a contract extension because I want to play the open market for your role. Alright, so we are going to... Okay, so Yoshikawa is that bad. Let's send him down to the minors. Aoyagi back from his day-to-day injury. That's going to move Spence into the bullpen. I'm okay with that. Credit where credit is due. Awaihara so far is having himself a season. At least a good start to one. But Yamase is not. Let's give Otsu a start at catcher for this next game. And we are going to keep playing games because that's kind of why you're here. Jay Silvera 66 and Nersha Bainko, thank you so much for the follows. Much appreciated. Besides, we're just waiting until Tenko's healthy again. Alright, so Mitsukuni Tanaka did get his first pro hit, one of which was a home run. Way to go. Took 1, 2, 3, 4 games before he finally got his first long bomb. This is a season of transition, you know. I'm okay if we don't make the postseason if it means we can retool and be better for next year. Aoyagi at the Tokyo Dome up against Kenshin Hota and the Yomiuri Giants. we're facing Mr. Judas himself, Andrew Benintendi, who signed a $6 million deal with the Yomiuri Giants. We can't afford that kind of cash. Giants are wearing their special Sunday uniforms. And Kita's going to get things started with a leadoff double into the right field corner. Taishi Ota, another former base star, not quite able to get there in time. Curveball for a called strike. 0-2 count. Fly ball into right. Ota, long run in. One away. Here's Rizzo. He's not going to get anything to work with here. 3-0 count way outside. Unintentional, intentional walk. 2-1 to Awaihara. On the ground to the first baseman. That will be a double play to end the inning. We strand the go-ahead run at first. Or at second. Shizuo Fukuchi. Prospect coming up for the Giants. Getting a rare start here. Or getting a start. He's their primary center fielder. Aoyagi. Always a threat. Because of how he pitches. Deceptive delivery. And very, very good in ground ball percentages. The team's captain, 37-year-old Hayato Sakamoto, still playing shortstop for this club because you can't dislodge a good player. It's a fly ball into foul territory. 3 base stars converge. It's Mori who makes the play. One-two to Benintendi. Goes the other way, down the line and fair. That's into the left field corner. Tanaka's on it. But it's a 2-out double for the former base star. That'll bring up Tomomori Kinoshita. Dangerous. Dangerous batter. Lined into left. That's going to fall in front of Tanaka. Runners at first and third now for Kazuma Okamoto. Full count to Kazuma. On the ground. Awaihara has it but loses it. That 50 infield error burning me for the second time. This stream session. This is fine. Oh, 0-1 to Raito Nakayama. Pop fly that falls in over the head of the infielders. Little looper into center field, and it's now 2-0 Giants. I'm going to give up on playing these games if this keeps up. That's through the legs of Mori. Another RBI single. Here's Aizawa, the catcher. Right back through the box. Everyone moves up 90 feet. Kita's going to try for home. All right, you know what? We almost came back. Max Castillo walks too many players. Tsunada gets the last out. Aoyagi gives up 6 earned runs. 6 runs, 2 of them earned. I don't got it today, man. And Awaihara keeps making errors. That's his 5th so far. Alright, we're not going to force start him anymore. Tagawa's not going to see any playtime. Let's give Shimada a chance. Swept by the Giants at their place. All of them ugly. it's still anyone's league. The Dragons have even been on a burner. First to sixth is separated by 1.5 games. Alright, back-to-back wins. Okay, I don't think we can keep Kobayashi down in the minors anymore. Let's call up Danny Young, who seems to be pitching well. Yeah, Spence has not been good. Let's send down Spence, call up Danny Young, call up Azuma as well. See how that fares. Kobayashi may be a mid-season pickup if one more starter goes down. Feel good about the starting rotation, if nothing else. The offense is there, it's just, can we get out of our own way? Tanaka's off to a good start. That's all I'm going to say. I like to see that. Otsu seems to be holding his own. Rizzo wants to stay. Taisuke Kondo picks up honors for his performance in April. So here's the situation with the salaries, guys. We can afford like $9 million in extensions. But at 8, do we really want to be paying for Rizzo's age 37 season? Especially since his slugging has dipped, even though his on-base is ridiculously high. I say we give it another couple of weeks and then maybe we send him an offer. I'd be okay with extending him, but we've got Kaito Ito waiting literally in the wings. Chadwood pitches another beaut. Alright, Otsu. I think we can flip him and Yamase back around. Shimada, once again, gets the call-up and continues to do nothing with it. But he's a better defender than a Waihara, so... Yeah, you know what, well, I'm a sucker for punishment, let's play another one. We're at Hanshin Koshien Stadium to take on the Hanshin Tigers. Aren Kuri getting the start. And full marks to Silva M for putting together these amazing ballparks. This is a mod, of course, and it looks great. Rizzo continues to be someone nobody wants to deal with. Hosokawa, full count. Through the left side of the infield, base hit. Rizzo, with a daring move, moves up to third. Kimura batting fifth today. Inside ball 4. And Kuri is out of the game. Atsushi Mochizuki will have to come in to deal with Mitsukuni Tanaka, who has a chance to blow this one wide open. But of course he's going to strike out instead. It's the killer instinct. We just can't get that last run over the bleeping... Anyways, Kentaro Taira getting the call. Popped up a mile high. That was deceptive from our vantage point. Hosokawa able to bring it in. Ninomiya strikes out looking. That was well inside. Now we have to deal with the ever-dangerous Yoshitaka Imai. That bangs around the right field corner. Hosokawa gets it. It's a 2-out double for the Tigers. That'll bring up Jose Marmolejos. 2-0 count from Taira. That's drilled into the outfield wall. Base hit. Sits on the wall. Marmolejos with an RBI double. Once again, Tigers are down, or the Bay Stars are down early. I don't get it. Pitch around Oyama. We got first base open. That was a mistake. Ryuhei Obata. Fly ball to center. Sliding catch by Kita. Here's Shimada, the third baseman. All right, line drive single to center. Yamase now.
Strike 3.
Taira with a sac bunt. That's a good-looking bunt. Shimada moves up to second. Here's Kita now. Mochizuki issues the walk. 0-2 count on Mori. Past the first baseman and into right field. Harukazu Shimada is safe at home. Bay Stars tied up. All right, at this point, take the pitch. Line drive, center field. Rizzo's going to cash in another. Bay Stars take the lead. The rust is being shaken off, you can tell. Bottom of the second, Taira now has Nakagawa, Moscoso in the pitcher spot to deal with. Down to Shimada, and you know he's got that cannon arm. Here's Moscoso, the second baseman. 2-2.
Strike 3.
Called, strike 3. 1-2 to Mochizuki. 1-2-3 inning for Taira. I think after this, we will go check out our perfect team. Tanaka batting in the 6th spot. First pitch swinging, grounds out to Moscoso. How big is Oyama's contract right now? $4.84 million. Wow. He got that extension last year, so he's going to be staying in Koshien for a very long time.
Strike 3.
Ninomiya's having a bit of a rough season so far.
Strike 3.
Batting .97. Yeah, let's pitch around Imai, see if he gets on. I am okay with that. 3-1 to Marmolejos. 3 walks, 3 Ks so far for Taira. will bring up Oyama, and he's dangerous. 1-0 on the ground. Shimada goes the short way to second. I guess that's the game plan for us. Just keep walking the two big batters. I cannot wait for Tenko to get back. Kyle Keller into the game. Atsushi Mochizuki in line for the loss. Through no fault of his own. That's what an 80 infield arm looks like, by the way. If we can ever figure out the bat, Shimada is going to be such a big component of this team. One to Moscoso. That's through the left side of the infield for a 2-out single. That'll bring up Keller. First pitch swing, Kimura flips it to Mori. Speaking of Mori, here he is. And there he goes.
Strike 3.
Keller with 3 Ks so far. All of his outs have come via the strikeout. Plunks Hosokawa on the first pitch. Kimura, line drive to left, diving play by Imai. Third time through the order for the Tigers. Taida starts off the bottom of the 5th. Tanaka with a long run is able to get that one. 1-1 to Ninomiya. Bunted up the first base side. And he's able to get a board. I hate that play. Like, he's right in front of you. Taida's going to bat to Imai. That's laced into left field for a base hit. Let's see here. Let's get Kubo loose. Base is full of Tigers, and it's Oyama. On the ground. Kita goes across the diamond, not in time. Kimura couldn't get the playoff. Now the game is tied. That's a pop fly on the infield. Kimura calls for it, 2 down. So, RBI walk for Marmolejos, or for Nakagawa. That'll be the end of the day for Kentaro Taira. He leaves in line for the loss. And he's going to be charged with a few more. Moscoso with a ground out, or with an RBI double. Kubo trying to get out of this inning. I don't get it. I just don't get it. This team plays better when I'm not at the driver's wheel. Okay, that's hilarious that Cole Matsukawa won the Rookie of the Year in 2025 when he's already playing in the majors this season. He caught Roki Sasaki's 19K perfecto as a teenager. Anyways, let's hop into some Perfect Team to refresh. So you can see, we're 10 games under 500, but we're still 6 games out of the relegation zone, so, like, I don't know what to do with this club. Gee, sounds familiar. Whatever. Let's see if we can pack some goodies. Alright, David Eckstein as a shortstop is neat. Alex Fernandez from the Platinum Series 2. Who's a gold card? Matt Chapman. Stripling. Okay, so some lukewarm packs here. Some historical silvers. This is the mainline team, EVC. I'm not going to bother with all the theme teams. The summary is they're all doing poorly. The only exception is the big hit Happy Bodies. Okay, pair of historical silvers. DJ LeMahieu, not in a mission yet. Jim Hickman. This will fill that 1900 sale order. I will... A Bob would be nice, yeah. Oh, there's Bobby Bradley. That's good enough. Okay, Dick Woodson cannot be a real person. I'm sorry. Alright, another gold inbound. Dylan Floro. Doc Ellis. I think he's on the Pickering Picketers. Did that get any missions over the line? No. Well, that's a very reasonable sell order for Ross Stripling. I'll satisfy that one. QS the rest. Let's get 8 more packs. I think one thing I may need to ask for among the affiliate stream team is for a perfect team doctor to figure out what is wrong with this club. If I'm going fast, it's because I'm not seeing anything worth lingering on. We are so close on the All-Star NL batters. I don't even have enough for another pack. You know what? Yeah, packs only. So, EVC, maybe this is something we can do off stream. Or maybe on your channel. I'm not really feeling the perfect team today. Then again, it's not like the main or the Saturday Starlight's doing that well either. We've lost all 3 games I've played. Alright, while the game's loading, I'm going to grab a quick beverage. BRB. Today's broadcast is powered by Heartwood Farms. Reconnect to simple wonders. And if you're wondering why there's no psht, that's because this is a flat cider. Non-alcoholic, too. And EVC and NYC, I only manage the teams like twice a week, or 3 times. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday before the playoffs. That's about it. Okay, Let's just keep going until someone gets hurt, and then we can figure out. I do want to play like another game or so, just to try and break this losing slump that I'm in. Taida's having a rough season, but Tanaka's probably needs to work on his defense a little bit, but he's hanging in there. Yamase's just been bad. And we're going to send him down. I don't feel comfortable putting Kobayashi into the big leagues just yet. Okay, though, a 60 stuff? Oh, this is going to be tough. That is a tough, tough call. Alright, who's catching down in the minors? Alright, Takeuchi or Kita? Let's go with Takeuchi. Give Yamase a chance to figure it out. Let's also turn off the force start on Mori. Maybe this way Awaihara can get into some more games. Alright, if it's an Onuki start, we probably have a good chance of winning it, right? 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 Once again, Murakami is not... Where is he? He's not in the game. He's supposed to be here. Oh, great. 3? Oh, man. Tetsuto Yamada's on a burner. That's not good. Anyways, it's Yasunobu Okugawa, Mr. Control Freak, We're here in Meiji Jingu Stadium, exposed ballparks and everything. They haven't torn it down yet. They are supposed to in the real world. They're going to redevelop the whole Meiji Jingu garden area. So Nakamura almost loses that one, but doesn't quite. Mori puts a charge into this one deep to left field and right at the track. It's caught by Honzo Eto. Two loud fly balls, and of course the only single is on a ground ball from Rizzo. Osokawa deep to center field. That's going to roll onto the track. 2 out double. Anthony Rizzo comes in and scores. Bay Stars with an early lead. Kimura high and deep to right center. That's going to be a chase, but a catch. All right, some loud fly balls we're getting. Onuki is going to be pitching here. He's a wizard.
Strike 3.
Same kind of control, but even better movement. Once again, I've forgotten which direction is which. We're pitching around Didi. So we don't want to have to deal with him at all today. There we go. Duck snort. Caught by Mori. Here's Tanaka now, the rookie. Scorched it, but we couldn't see a thing. No throw. Tanaka heads down to second. Shimada through the infield, base hit. Mitsukuni Tanaka will round third and come home to score. It's an RBI single for Harukazu Shimada. Coming out of the game is So Nakamura. Due to injury, Yasutaka Shiomi at 32 years old. Back in. Oh, and he's got 30 avoid K? Yes. I love it. Alright, Otsu now, the catcher. On the ground, that will be a double play around the horn. Onuki, the pitcher. Up the middle, base hit. Hashtag pitchers who rake. Kita goes the other way, but that's right to the left fielder. Good spot by Eto. Had him scouted all the way. Full count to Tetsuto Yamada. Swing and a miss. Cutter. Dangerous. Here's Nagaoka on a bit of a hot streak. Little dribbler in front of the plate. Otsu's got it. Good throw down to Rizzo. 1-0 to Uchiyama. That'll be the first hit of the game for the Swallows. 2-out single. Here's Hayashi, the right fielder. 1-0. Line drive into left, or right, base hit.
Safe.
Runners at the corners now for Honzo Eto. Two to Okugawa, the pitcher. Yep. Sometimes your pitcher just does that. Modi's going to check in with a leadoff single. Be great if we could get him started again.
Safe.
Stolen base. And a sacrifice ground out by Rizzo to move Modi to third. Osokawa now. The 2-1. Up the middle, base hit. The Bay Stars tack on another. Kimura, 2-2 count. Fly ball to left center. Ranging over is Shiomi. makes the play. Tanaka switches around. Gonna be a tough play. Infield single for Mitsukuni. Shimada already has an RBI single today. Drill to center field. Shiomi ranging back. Hauls this one in. Speaking of Shiomi, here he is.
Strike
And there
three.
he goes. One-0 to Takeoka. Having double 80s up the middle really is like the key to success for this franchise. Pitching around Didi again. Gregorius attempts to steal, and he does so successfully.
Strike three.
Yamada gets rung up. Onuki's having himself a game. Otsu checks in with a leadoff single. Onuki bunts it, but he bunts it poorly. Nagaoka charges in and gets the out. I'm guessing Murakami must be injured. That's a 3-6-0-3. Didi can't quite get the return relay in time.
Strike three.
Mori will strike out. Through 3.5. Bay Stars nursing a 3-0 lead. Fly ball deep to left field. Tanaka onto the track. Comes in a few steps. That's drilled to center field. That one's not going to be caught. Kita gets the relay in. Uchiyama, the one-out double. That will bring up Fuminori Hayashi. Let's wait. What's his avoid K? Okay, he's actually pretty decent. 2-1. Fly ball into center field. Kita collects. Uchiyama does not move. One-0 to Eto. That's a little looper into right field. Base hit. First pitch swinging to Okugawa. And they get the lead runner. Rizzo goes across the diamond to Shimada. 1-2 count to Shiomi.
Strike three.
You're not going to get anything off Onuki when he's pitching like that. Okugawa's second K of the day. Good play by Nagaoka to haul that one in. That was a burner. All right, 9 hits so far for the Bay Stars, but only the 3 runs. Takeoka, Gregorius, and Yamada coming up next. It's a mile high. Shimada makes the play. 1-0 to Didi. Tries to go the opposite way. Shimada across the diamond plenty of time. Full count to Tetsuto Yamada.
Strike three.
Called strike 3. And the former MVP now has a golden sombrero. Onuki's thrown 73 pitches. We're gonna let him bat. Mitsukuni Tanaka, a little looper into right field for a base hit. 3 for 3. That's a Moda show for the young left fielder. And he's off and running again. Otsu line drive single to center. Tanaka holds up at third. I'm sorry, yeah, that was Shimada with a line drive single. Otsu, fly ball center field. Shiomi waits under it. And Tanaka scurries home.
Out.
Not in time! Gun down at the plate. I thought we had a chance there. Two-one count to Nagaoka. On the ground, past two infielders. At 103 miles an hour, just out of the range of, well, everyone. One-one count to Uchiyama. Kimura to Mori, back to first double play. 1-2 on Hayashi. The looper into center, sliding catch by Kita. 84 pitches through 6 innings. We're going to get someone loose just in case. We have a full bullpen available to us. We're going to go with Azuma, give him some innings.
Strike 3.
Wait a minute, it's already the 7th? Okay, maybe we don't. You know what? With Takanashi out, I feel comfortable. You know what? Let's not risk it. Sit down, Azuma. Let's go with... Not time for Busenitz yet. Let's go with Nakagawa.
Strike 3.
Anthony Rizzo dealing with a lefty. They don't want any part of him. He's on base again. OBP of 478 is just goofy. They do not want to have to deal with him at all. Osokawa fly ball to left center. Shiomi handles it. Honzo Eto. Little dribbler back to the mound, one away. Nakagawa's ready to come in, but we'll see if we can wriggle our way out of this. See if we can't get another inning out of Onuki. So we can go to Busenitz and then Kondo. Infield single for Maruyama. That'll bring up Shiomi. Takes a walk this time. And that'll be it for Onuki's day. Nakagawa in to do one thing, get the double play ball. Great. Oh, 1 to Didi Gregorius. High drive to right field. And that one's a grand slam. Okay, give my team credit. We were able to come back with 3 in the 9th, but it probably wouldn't have happened if I was watching. Enya Kimura with a 2-run single, Hiroshi Toyota with an RBI walk to put the Bay Stars ahead. I'm still going to play the music, but, like, guys, you're murdering me here. So it looks like Harukazu Shimada might actually stick with the club now. He's playing pretty well. Let's take a look in the minors and see if... Okay, Okumura's continuing to stink it up down in the minors. I think it's clear we've got to give him a change of scenery. I'm done being frustrated by him. No, I'm not going to trade him for yet another shortstop. Mikami's basically like Tanaka, but worse. Alright, let's do a multiplayer package and see what we can pull up. The Eagles are willing to give us Tonosaki, who's decent, and Marjavikas, who's not, for Okumura. I'm not opposed to that. Spirit are going to send us Wataru Karashima, who's having a stinker of a season. Let's discuss this one. That'll offset the money. I mean, we could get Asamura. But then he'd just be a pinch hitter. He's not trained up anywhere else at age 35. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Thing is, I don't even know who the Eagles have. But I agree that it's time to move on from Okumura. Maddening, frustrating. He had a glimmer of potential last season in a late season appearance, but I don't get it. Alright, getting Atsuki Muto might be an interesting get. No, they don't want to give up Muto. Do we bring Taiki Tojo back? "36-year-old Daiichi Suzuki being paid way too much money." Let's take a look at the Eagles. Wouldn't be one of my sims if we didn't have a trade. Kittens is a mess. Asamura's besting over there because he's a DH type now. Their usual starting catcher, Toba, who's amazing, is out. That's why they're running Kuki. I kind of like the extreme ground baller Nastrini, though. don't trust Marcelo Martinez or Nick Marjavikas. Adding Uchi or Nastrini, I think would be my go-to. Hey, we could bring back Yasuaki Yamasaki. Actually. Alright, they want more if we take over YY. Not Kubo, who's actually been pitching well. Idie, who actually has been pitching quite well. I don't like any of these deals. Alright, so not Yasuaki Yamasaki. They aren't willing to give up Nastrini either. Probably not Uchi. Alright, let's take a look at the minor league team and see who's aged there that we can take over. Kyle Bird is an interesting look. So we'd get Pat Vinkel, who can at least be a captain as well as a catcher, down in the minors. Sakaguchi, basically, we already have. I think this may be the play here. Eat a little bit of money. We get Tonosaki, Pat Winkle, and Kyle Bird. Actually, we don't need Bird. Tonosaki and Winkle. Let's do it! Now that we've got Tonosaki, do we ditch Wu Nianting? Does someone else go down? It's not going to be Kataoka because then we don't have a shortstop anymore. Oh no, we've got Owaihara. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So Kataoka heads down. Tonosaki comes in. And we'll keep an eye on those, on Okamura. At least now we got something for him. I feel like playing one more game. It'd be nice to actually see a win all the way through. And then we're going to wrap up at around 4:30. Doesn't look like anyone else is streaming. This game. If we raid, it might be into Yukari Kazami, who will be on at 9 o'clock doing baseball bingo, but also right now is doing a 900 follower special. Spores going at Madden NFL 23. That might be an option. What got into the Dragons? We dealt them their first loss all month. Oh, they got Tyler Austin, and he seems to be doing well. Takai Ishikawa has centered the lineup. Like, if you take a look on Pythag, there's a lot of Pythag mishaps going on. Tenko will be healthy again tomorrow. He's going to get a rehab stint. Alright, we're going to send down Takeuchi. We're going to call Yamase back up. Who haven't we seen a start from? Kamichitani? Oh, let's do that one. Maybe another game closer to the end of the month. The downside of Anthony Rizzo is that they don't ever let him pitch. Or they don't ever pitch to him. On base of 469. His doubles have gone down, so his gap power's going down. I don't know, like, do we extend him? I think we gotta let Rizzo leave. 23.4% walk rate notwithstanding. Anyways, Yuto's pitching like poop, so we're gonna send him down. We'll bring back Takanashi. Can always count on Tyler Chatwood to give us a good start, even if it is going to be a short one. How much longer are we going to give Kentaro Taira for rope? Oh, we lost in extras. Oof. Rizzo has a quadriceps strain, but then again, he wasn't that fast to begin with. Yeah, we'll play this one. Kamichitani on the bump. Notable by absence, Keita Mori is taking the day off. Ryunosuke Awaihara is going to be handling second base today. Sho Yamaguchi on the mound here at Mazda Zoom Zoom Stadium, Hiroshima. Mazda, or the Matsuda family, actually is the primary shareholder of the Hiroshima Toyo Carp. Toyo Kogyo, of course, is the previous name of the Mazda Motor Company. Sakakura's got the arm. Yamaguchi's good at the hold runners. We're not going to be running here. Especially not when Mitsukuni Tanaka does that. Right to him. Katagiri able to haul it in. Full count to Rizzo. Plunked. And out of the ball game. That's not good. Did Rizzo just have it? Okay. Bruised finger. Yikes, I think we dodged a bullet. Kaito Ito takes over. Will take over at first, as well as pinch run. Full count to Hosokawa. Fly ball to right. Can't run on that. Here's Kimura. Little dribbler up the middle. I swear, every single time I hit the pitch around button, it turns into an automatic walk. I don't get it. Close play. Yamane's a fast runner. Ooh. That's a spicy meatball. Yep, that's going to be an RBI single. Oh, or not. That will bring up Boom Boom McBroom. Not as fearsome as he used to be. And hits into the double play. Scoreless. Here's Awaihara.
Strike 3.
Shimada works a walk. Yeah, I think it's safe to say Harukazu Shimada has arrived. Finally. Took him long enough. And the pitcher, Sho Yamaguchi, seems to be having some issues with the strike zone. Bunted foul. Bunted fair. And they get the lead runner. And get the double play. Ay, ay, ay. Here's the man for whom the rule is named, the Kaito Kozono rule, which means that we cannot trade away a player that we acquire in trade. That's why we put Shuta Tonosaki right on the untouchables list. Little slow dribbler. Good play by Kimura to at least make the out. Okay, he's at 88%, so... Here's the center fielder, Katagiri. Past a diving Ito and into right field. That'll be the game's first run. The Carp take the early lead. It's the shortstop, Nara. Little slow dribbler. Charging hard. Kimura gets another out. Pitch to contact against Yamaguchi. Fly ball into foul territory. After we're done playing these games, we are going to at least move up until the end of May. Tanaka tries the hit and run and at least is able to avoid the double play. Kita moves up to second. Here's Kaito Ito now. They want none of him. Sokawa now, 0-2 count. Wild pitch. Both runners will advance. Full count to Hosokawa.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kimura with a 2 RBI chance. There's another wild pitch from Shomi Yamaguchi. This game is tied. He is all over the map now. Kimura will check in with a line drive single deep into left field. Bay Stars take the lead, 2-1. Full count to a Waihara.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Curveball on the outer half. This is worrisome. Kami Chitani has not gotten a strikeout yet.
Safe.
Sacrifice bunt. Tying run now at third base for Kodama. We are just gonna, like, do we intent walk? I think we intent walk him. I'd rather deal with Boom Boom McBroom, to be honest.
Safe. Strike 3.
There we go. Pitch around Kozono. That will be 1 RBI, maybe 2. 2 RBI single for Kaito Kozono. Carp retake the lead. 3-2. Shimada, Kamichita, or Shimada, Yamase, and then the pitcher
Strike
spot.
3.
Yamase is frustrating.
Strike 3.
This may be Kamichitani's last run through the lineup here. Good play by Ito over at first. I mean, he is our number 6 guy, so I know why. Pitch to contact and hope for double play. Yamane's had Kamichitani's number so far today. That's not changing. That's an RBI.
Safe.
Ay, ay, ay. 2-2 to Nirasawa. Fly ball to right. Hosokawa ranging back. Comes in, makes a play.
Safe.
Kita steals second. 2-1 count to Tanaka. On the ground. New pitcher into the game for the Carp, Tatsuto Kobayashi, to deal with Kaito Ito. Full count.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hosokawa now, 0-2 hole. On the ground, long play for Kozono, but he makes it. Well, it'll be nice if we can at least get 3 innings out of Kamichitani. Also be nice if we got more than just 1 strikeout. Diving play by Hosokawa. Full count to McBroom. Moria getting loose. Foul territory. Shimada makes the play on the pop-up. 1-2 to Sakakura.
Strike 3.
Got him swinging. Gutsy appearance for Kamichitani.
Strike 3.
I swear, this is the game's revenge for leaving it alone for 2 weeks.
Strike 3.
Coming into the game out of the Baystar's bullpen, Koki Moriya, who really needs to be given more high leverage assignments with how well he's been pitching. One out single to left. Joshua Fuentes coming in out of the pitcher spot, or pinch hitting from the pitcher spot. Double play, hope he swings the junk.
Safe.
2-2. Fuentes right back up the middle, base hit.
Safe.
I don't have it today. Let's get to the end of the month. How long till Temco's healthy again? 15 days? Okay. Ah. Yeah, play better, then you can make the starting lineup woo. Probably gone in free agency. Well, the Hawks dynasty is well and truly over. Yuki Yanagita retires, calls it a career. Yeah, let's get to the end of the month. And then we'll see if really we have what it takes to compete. The Comets have maybe the best player in all of Japan, and they're under 500. They are Japan's Angels. Alright, that's not good. Maybe I jinxed it a little bit by saying that teams, Baystar's teams that win the Japan Series flop the following season. That's kind of where we're at. Two games back of a playoff spot. Also, the Oryx Buffaloes have roared back. Alright, Tenko, welcome back, buddy. I mean, I know why our team on base percentage is 340. It's because they keep walking Rizzo. But with Tenko healthy again, and he was able to stay healthy all the way through his rehab, I think we may need to move Taira down and call up Kobayashi. I think that may be the play. I will have to think on that. If Kobayashi's stuff stays at that, meets that rating, I think we have another ace on our hands, which is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, Taniguchi seems to be figuring it out. Waihara is doing pretty well, and I think he's basically our new utility infield guy, which I'm cool with. We got Kurimoto ready to come up. Okay, one more. I can't go this whole stream without one win. That's the Marishta game? No. We're going to take the third game of the set. I want to see Chatwood pitch. And Shimada's on the schneid, but whatever. No, I'm not even going to play the music. I just want to see this team get one stinking win. So we're playing the Carp again, but this time at our place. One over to McBroom on the ground. Shimada makes it short work of that. Kita steals second without a throw.
Strike three.
Which is good because Kimura strikes out. So does Rizzo. So does Hosokawa. Wow. Yeesh. The offense clearly needs more offense. Maybe we need to move on one of Mori or Kimura? I don't know. Oh, Kikuchi's getting a start. Nice to see. There he goes. Like, that was the worry with Keito Mori giving him that 8-year extension is, would he be worth it? And maybe the alternative is we trade Kimura instead. I don't know. I gotta think about that. Anyways, look who's back! Ryosuke Tenko. Runners at first and second for Tanaka. Shimada fly ball to center. Now Chatwood has to bat for himself. Line drive single! Tyler Chatwood picks up an RBI. Kita with a line drive single. That's going to score another run. Tyler Chatwood goes to third standing up. He does it all, folks. Don't walk the pitcher. No, no, no.
Strike three.
Nada deep to left field. Tanaka able to haul it in. I mean, I also have to keep in mind this is a transition year with Shimada, Tanaka, Tenko all trying to feel their oats. Possibly Rizzo's last in Baystar pinstripes. We'll see. And that's the double play ball we try to avoid. Tenko up the middle. Keito Mori goes first to third. Tanaka fly ball to center. That's going to get caught. But you see why we have Ryosuke Tenko on our team. Oh, and his catcher ability went up to 65. Okay, we have a career, a lifer on the Baystars now behind the plate.
Strike three.
Tyler Chatwood is showing this team how it's done. Nursing a 2-0 lead. McBroom, deep to left center. Kita was positioned perfectly for that. Full count on Kozono. Inside for ball 4. One-two to Sakakura.
Strike three.
Got him swinging. 61 pitches through 4. Yeah, I know, but give Chatwood credit. He's done well. Shimada line drive to left. Seeing him get better is a nice change. Oh, and hell yes, Tyler Chatwood is swinging away here. Two 2-0 to Kita. Fly ball to deep right. Kodama reaches, or Yamane gets that one.
Strike three.
Like, I think we need to think about moving one of Mori or Kimura and then letting Awaihara take that spot. Yosuke Kikuchi checks in with a 1-out single. Hyogo Tsutsumi coming into the game for the pitcher. It's into right. Runner goes first to third. Good run by Kikuchi. That will bring up Yamane. Let's get Nakagawa loose. Fly ball to right. Coming in is Hosokawa. Runner does not go. Don't hit the guy. Don't hit him either. Alright, that's it. I do not want to have to let Chatwood in too long. Come on, Nakagawa. Sit down, McBroom.
Strike
Got
three.
him. Norihito Honda dealing with Rizzo, Mori, and Hosokawa, not in that order. Hosokawa to left center or right center field. 1-out double. Good to see him start to scorch the ball a little. Mori on the ground to the first baseman, McBroom. Tenko now with an RBI chance. Deep to center field. Takeuchi hauls it in. Or Takazawa. So Nakagawa will get the 6th.
Strike 3.
That submarine action, so hard to predict. Sakakura, the catcher, blows it past Shimada. Oh, 2 count on Takazawa. Fly ball to right. Hosokawa into the corner. Hauls it in, 2 down. Let's get Kubo loose to deal with all the lefties we got coming up. Gabeana or Gabe Anna 30. Thank you for the follow. Come on, Nakagawa. Lined up the middle, base hit. Nirasawa pinch hitting here. 2-2. Put him away. Fly ball to left. Tanaka comes in. Got it. Okay. Dealing with Tatsuro Kobayashi again. Tanaka Shimada pitcher spot, and we got Kubo loose for the 7th. Tanaka plunked. Man, they're plunking a lot of our guys. We're doing the same. Chadwood just sort of lost the plot a little bit. Tanaka gets the zoomies. Shimada gets the sacrifice. It's versus right. I want to save a Waihara just in case. We're going to go with our pinch hitting specialist, Kaito Ito. Anything in the air, Kaito. Not like that.
Strike 3.
Okay. Kubo to pitch the 7th. Takanashi getting loose. Drill to center field. Kita ranging back, 1 away. Good work here by Kubo. Do we go with Takanashi for the lefty matchup? Yes, we do. Make sure Kubo can still be used. Takanashi will get this batter and then the 8th. Lazy fly ball to left. That was the right call to make. All right, Kimura fly ball to right. Hauled in by Yamane. They pitched to Rizzo. And they were able to get a fly ball out of it. One, two, three, 7th. Oh, we are intent walking McBroom. Super splitsy against lefties. I'll take my chances with Kozuno, Sakakura, and Takazawa. On the ground, Rizzo on to shortstop. Kimura, 1 away. 2-1 to Sakakura. On the ground, Kimura to Mori. On to first. It worked. "15 pitches for Takanashi. Kondo is ready. Or getting loose. Mori picks up his second hit of the game. Takuya Takeshita coming in now. Can't stop Mori. Can't stop shot stop. Tenko is going to fly this into foul territory. McBroom's got it. One away. Here's Tanaka now.
Strike 3.
Strikes out. Shimada. Diving play by the left fielder. Takanashi will get one last pitch batter in Takazawa. And then he will give way to Kondo. The tying run is now aboard. Here's Kikuchi. Bunted back towards the pitcher. Tying run now at second for Josh Fuentes. Full count to Fuentes. Called strike 3. Yamane, the last hope for the Carp. On the ground, Kimura. Across the diamond, ball game, Bay Stars. We finally get to see a win. Gosh, that took all stream session. Well, I think that's as good of a note to end on as we can get. The team is still below 500, but only one game back of the Tigers, who we play tomorrow for the last playoff spot. And with Tanaka out 2 to 3 weeks, with a sprained elbow, which influences his throwing, let's put him on the IL. Call up Ogasawara? Escobar? Oh, Escobar's playing like poop now. Let's call up Tagawa. Toyota's going to be able to get more starts and left. We're starting on the road. Actually, no, let's fast forward to this game. So that way we can do the lineup intros when we return. I also noticed that Nersha Bainko is now streaming, and he's got drops enabled. So once we wrap up, we will be going to raid him. Kita's out with back spasms. Let's do kid gloves. Ogasawara gets the call up. So we tied the series against the Tigers, so that doesn't resolve anything. Okay. Clawing our way back into it. Once again, we lose the rubber match. We still have a bad luck with that. We remain one game behind the Hanshin Tigers for the final playoff spot. The Dragons are somehow leading the Central Both the Tigers and us are underperforming our Pythag ridiculously. 11 and 12 in one-run games. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Anyways, let's go right into Nersha Bayinko. That will send you on the rest of your day for Saturday. As always, time is precious, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me. I'll keep an eye out for Sleep Time with Sweegie and Wariology returning as well. I just need to see what my week looks like. Hard to say. Firage, take us out. Have a great Saturday, everyone.